G'day guys, welcome to Dave's Driven. Big one today, big brakes, big coilovers. Not big. Let's just do it. I think we learned last episode that I really don't know what I'm doing. However, crikey, that was almost my foot. The design of these front coilovers use an OEM style strut mount, so this should be a whole lot easier to get in. Whilst we're in there, taking the hub off, doing stuff like that, we're going to be installing the WILLWOOD big brake kit. Got a couple of extras for this to make the install a little smoother, a little easier, and a few things that you really need. Brake fluid, disc brake cleaner. When the rotors are shipped, they're shipped with a little bit of film on them to stop them from rusting. No one wants to open a box and see like this rusty rotor. It's got oil or whatever it is. Spray it up with that before chucking it on. That's really going to help. Brake fluid, things of that nature. Really looking forward to this install. After we do this section, we'll do another whip around the block, bleed these bad boys in, bed these bad boys in, and that'll be the suspension mods done, so to speak, leaving only the tie rods, control arms to go in afterwards. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm trying to see kind of like a step-by-step comparison. As the mods or upgrades go in the car, I'm really noticing the hill, the handling, and just the vibe of the car, and just so nice. Each time I do one of these things, it just increases the feel. I love it. So obviously after all of these mods, we will have to go get this thing set up by a tyre shop. I know my limitations, and I've actually tried wheel alignment before in the driveway, and so these guys, when I take it to them, will definitely be able to step up that game, help it get down the road. Time to pull the car apart again, up on jack stands, this in, drive, compare. So excited. Big day. Big brake day. Big brake day. Big Brake Dave. Might be a good name for the episode. Big Brake Dave. I haven't done a Dave pun. No, it's not even a pun. Like a Dave related title in a while. Toik. that's the easy part done with. We all know how to pull apart a car, more or less. And if we don't, we just kind of make it up as we go along. A little side-by-side comparison. Wow. Next up, remove those top hats, get coilovers mounted, then work on the hubs, then fit the brakes, and drive. Should be that simple. Yo. You see there? It's got an edge. Drill this out. This is the outcome. You got top hat that's drilled. Got the bearing for the top hat, which has been pushed over the space they got. And I'm leaving the washers in there. Drop that in, top hat on top. I'm just gonna chuck the locking nut, little finger tight there. She's just gonna go in there, straight up like that. I don't think it's going to be a problem getting this on now. As pretty as a picture. This is all coming out again, and we'll be mounting the bracket on the inside because the caliper doesn't have thread, so the bolts need to go into the bracket to secure the caliper. See? Yeah, I know, right? All this lovely work. Out it comes, and to be honest, I don't think I can do it in such a way with the hub on there. I think the hub's coming off in order to get this on. So the hub didn't have to come off, obviously, that would be silly. Just attach the bracket to the caliper first. Then attach it with the hub on there. You don't have to take that off. Good chunk. Yeah, oh, that's wicked. That's it. That's how it's done. How good does that look? Seriously, that is 100% pretty right there. Because we are bleeding in a metric world, and these nipples are imperial girls. This setup will save you days. Get yourself the bleeding kit, the one man. Close wrench, 1/4 inch over the top, then put your hose over that, open it, and then just go pump it. When you do that, you should notice this 6 scenario where there's no bubbles in your system. All done and tidy, just setting the ride height now. What I've done is left it so with the wheel on, I can then get to the adjustment screw here, loosen it off, jack it up, so I don't have to take the wheels off. I was having them dead center, because I'm like, yeah, that looks neat. Then I figured by the time I get to here, I'm gonna have to get the wheel off to adjust them. So always going to have them facing forward, so I can adjust them, and on the back set, facing back, so I can just jack up the car without taking the wheel off. You want your help? Find me a 10mm. Yeah? You want to find me a 10mm? Just as predicted and wished, by having the screw here, facing forward, I can adjust, do it by hand without taking the wheels off. Great fitment. I gotta say that I've adjusted these a fair few times and super easy to do. So really, without even, leave that on, without even doing a full test drive, I gotta say that these coilovers are super easy to adjust. I know nothing about coilovers, as you've seen throughout the whole video, so if I can do it, man, anyone can. Really eager to take this thing out. Crazy day for it too. Amazing. None of this lurching, arching, seesawing business. Just real point and go stuff. That's different for my Datsun. Alright, let's see about the brakes. Oh, I'll stop you. Yeah, tram tracks. My car always puts a smile on my face, but this is a big smile. Far out. The turning in this now is just point and click, man. Like, wow. Really direct. Combination of the coupler and the suspension. Oh. Each little upgrade I do to this just makes it better and better and better. As it stands, already a completely different car. Absolutely blows my mind. Absolutely. Thought crosses your mind where you're like, should I be putting money into this really old car that I'm not going to get money back for? That really, you know, only I'm going to appreciate? Answer's yes. Yeah, yes. That's, your answer is yes. Do it. Well worth it. Thought it might be interesting to do these little slow chicanes that I went through after I did the steering coupler. See what the suspension changes have done to it. Far out. It's like threading a needle. That was fun. I really liked that. Let's do that again. I'd say that's a success. Bolt in, yeah, sure. As long as you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then watch this video as you're doing, and then you know what you're doing, and then yeah, it's bolt in. No cutting required. Everything went in well. That if you're metric guys like me, then get yourself that 1/4 inch spanner. It's $2 from a bargain bin, and I mean, you know, that's no brainer there. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you liked it. Plenty more to come. Lots of roof off action. Wop wop. And thanks for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. I'm just one guy doing whatever and filming it, and you're all watching it, so thank you. Really appreciate it. Alright, see you next time guys. Bye.